All right, everybody, this is a homework question out of 2.7, and the directions here say two functions f and g are related by the given equation. Use the numerical representation of f to make a numerical representation of g. Okay, so one thing I want to point out here is my numerical representation of f, and we're going to make one for g. So I know that they already give me a table here, but I'm not going to worry about this table just yet. Just like the way we've been doing, guys, in the videos, I'm going to make my own table, okay? So look, let me make my own table. I'm going to do this right here, and I'm going to make a table for g of x, which is f of negative x, and then outside of the parentheses plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. First thing I want you all to notice here, if you notice on the inside those parentheses, instead of an x, we now have a negative x. So what that means I'm going to do is I'm going to take these x values, y'all, and because there's a negative in front of this, I'm going to change each of those signs. So now, instead of me having -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2, I'm going to have +2, +1, well, 0 is still 0. That's a -1, excuse me, and that's a -2. Okay, now the next thing, so we've taken care of this piece already. That's all we had to do. Because the negative was on the x, I'm changing my x values, okay? So now the next thing I'm going to do here, y'all, I'm going to look at that +1. That +1 is on the outside. I'm going to see if I can pull something up here for you guys. Let me see. Oh, where are we? Here we go, college algebra. This is just kind of like my folder. Okay, so here we go. This is what I'm looking at. I'm going to look at this piece right here. If you look at this, I'm going to zoom in even more so that we don't get too confused. But if you see right here how I have that +c, that +c is on the outside. What that means we're going to do, we're going to move up c spaces, okay? So when I act my problem, I say, look, I got a +1 right here. So I'm going to move up one space. And if I'm moving up one space, that means I'm changing my y values. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, since I'm going up, I'm going to add 1 to each of my y values. So if you look here, 10 plus 1, that's now 11. 7 plus 1, that's now 8. 5 plus 1, that's 6. 2 plus 1, that's 3. -1 plus 1 is 0. Okay, so now we got our new table, right? Our table is right here. Okay, that's probably not a good color to use, kind of hard to see. So what I want you to notice about my table, this table here, and I'm going to actually still use the same color because I want you to look at the order and the way these numbers are written, and then look at the order in these numbers. Aren't they reversed? So I see +2, +1, 0, 1, -1, -2, but then I have these reversed. So that means I need to reverse these. So -2 goes to 0, so that means this number is 0. -1 goes to 3, that number is 3. 0 goes to 6, 1 goes to 8, and 2 goes to 11. So this is the part that I'm actually going to be writing in my lab. I'm going to be putting those numbers right there. But again, in order for me to do it, what did we do? We made our own table first, okay? So I hope this makes sense. If y'all got any questions, let me know. You know I'm happy to help.